Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We are in Athens to take down a cultist and then meet up with Socrates and see what quest he's got for us. You know, one shortcoming I've noticed is I'm fairly sure Origins had it, but there's no quest log of completed quests. It seems odd not to include that.
I should watch my step around here.
Huh? What's that? The fuck are you? I will end you!
Great. Well, the cultist is still asleep, thankfully. Oh, he's stirring now. God damn it, again.
I'll crush you! That's her!
Wow. This has been a huge fail from the start.
Somebody help me!
I meant to, rush assassinate, but bar activated. What a debacle.
It feels good to strike you down.
And now we have a merc address. Who is it? Now we meet for some polite discourse.
Talking in circles may work on others, so...
Wow, that elemental buildup.
But not on me.
I don't speak in circles or any other shape. You answered one of my questions, and that brought another to mind.
And another. Ooh, and another.
And here's the fellow we shared an intimate evening with.
Kassandra! I knew you'd be back for more. I can't say it hasn't been on my mind, but alas, we must save it for another time.
Whatever you say.
I hate to cut our conversation short, Socrates, but I believe you've talked enough for the both of us. We must find another use for that mouth of yours.
Speak to him long enough, and you may find the smallest hint of knowledge veiled deep behind his enthusiastic advances.
A compliment and an insult in the same sentence. He truly is gifted. You've arrived at the perfect time. I have a friend named Sophanes who wants to become an Athenian citizen, but he needs a bit of help. Your help.
I can't wait to hear why it's my help he needs.
Any Mystios would do, really, but you're my favorite. All you need to do is sign my friend's name on a little list.
Little, more election rigging.
I didn't realize you had a list of mercenaries you favor. And I'm at the top?
Of course you are. Although, if you ask nicely, I would happily let you be on the bottom.
Why Athens? Surely he's a citizen somewhere else already.
Everyone wants to be an Athenian citizen, even if they don't say so. Sophanes has a mind for politics, but can only participate as a citizen.
There has to be a reason Sophanes can't sign the list himself.
Well, he would, but he isn't nearly as able as you are.
Meaning?
Meaning, you have skills he doesn't possess. He'd fail if he tried on his own.
This sounds simple. Now tell me why it isn't.
There's this small matter that you'll have to enter the Metroon, where you're not allowed, and forge his name well enough, of course.
So he's trying to become a citizen illegally. You should have led with that.
I'll try to remember that the next time. The building you're looking for is near the Agora. Be safe.
Reminds me of a certain, American political party again.
Best stay out of sight.
Oh. It's so easy to wander into a restricted area. Some poor sod has to die for it. You didn't see anything.
Is someone there? Well, less trouble for me, I guess.
Yeah, he's gonna find my friend here. We're gonna have to go loud.
Go to port.
What?
A man named Varnavas is hiring
God.
sailors for my crew.
That's the second time that's happened. We're gonna burn the place down.
I'll get a handsome reward.
Give me that shield.
You will die here. Somebody fucking help me! I need water!
Κίνησα τον.
So the guy let's see who I recruited on accident. Just imagine that you're a guard at a bank and someone comes in, chokes you out, and says, "Oh, you're a sailor now."
There, his name's been signed. Time to get back to Alcibiades.
So we just killed 5 citizens, so when non-citizens get a phony citizenship.
My favorite Misthios returns.
Sophanis' name is on the list, but it came at a price.
I see. Sometimes blood must be shed. You were the right Misthios for the job.
And he's got another quest.
Now that you forged my friend's name on the citizens list, there's one more thing that needs to be done.
If you told me this needed to be done before, I could have taken care of it already.
Maybe, but this way I get to see you more often.
Just tell me what you need.
Unfortunately, getting Sophanis' name on the list doesn't make him a citizen. He also needs a witness who can validate his citizenship.
So you want me to be the witness?
If only it were that easy. No, there's someone I have in mind. An extremely handsome man by the name of Peros.
I'll find your handsome witness.
Perfect! I knew you'd be willing to help.
There must be a good reason we can't be witnesses.
Of course. The witness must be an Athenian citizen, but it can't be a friend. Be careful with Peros, though. It's easy to lose oneself in his gaze.
If there's more after this, I want to know now.
Of course, this should be the last thing.
Should?
I mean, is.
Time to find
Sure.
Peros.
He's often around the Justice Building on the east side of the Agora.
And I just ask him to help?
Peros needs to say that the parents of Sophanis were both Athenian. How you get him to do it is up to you.
North of the Athens Mint. Where they change the water in these pools? I don't see any drains. Or intakes, for that matter.
The witness. There you are.
Now are we gonna...
That's the guy Alcibiades called handsome? Can't say I agree with him.
You tell Theon I'm not giving him anymore. If he wants to talk to me, he can come himself.
I'm not here about debts.
Well, what do you want then?
There is a man trying to become an Athenian citizen. You're going to be his witness.
Me? Why?
Because Alcibiades said you're the one to do it.
Ah, Alcibiades. He's persistent. And who is this man I meant to help?
His name is Sophanis.
Sophanis. I know that name well. I won't help you though, not for him.
I don't know him. Why don't you want to help?
True Mystios never get all the information up front. Sophanis betrayed his men for drachmi. He deserves death, not citizenship. Ah, look, it isn't your fault. You didn't know, but now you do.
Sounds like Theon may be sending someone to collect from you. Wouldn't it be nice to have the drachmi you need?
Fine. I'll do what you want.
What do we care? Politics in this city is, it's been murder and betrayal since we got here. And I don't want to accidentally run up there and get into another fight with a guard for no good reason.
You've returned!
Socrates too, it seems.
Much like you, he just can't seem to stay away. I hope there were no issues.
Yes,
Ah,
he just
I
needed a
was
little
worried
push.
about that. Well, you did the right thing.
You kept information from me. Information that would have been nice to know.
I believe people like Sophanis deserve second chances. I didn't think what he did mattered to you.
Next time, let me decide what matters to me.
Understood. I should give Sophanis the news.
Do not bad citizens do harm to their neighbors and good citizens good? Is it possible to tell if someone will be good or bad without first giving them a chance?
I don't think they do in this world.
Nobody changes. Not enough, at least.
Then do a person's actions stay with them for life? If a man steals a sword from a blacksmith, is he bad until death takes him? How can we predict a person's future actions?
We can't. One thing I've learned is people are unpredictable. It's what makes my job so hard sometimes.
If what you say is true, we can either hope we are right and that people will be good, or limit risk by not giving people like Sophanis a chance. I wonder then if bad actions can reverse good or good actions can reverse bad. Perhaps we can speak on that another time.
Thank the gods.
So many circular arguments with him. That's probably why he didn't write any of his stuff down. So is that it? Or no? Now we have another. Another in the chain is opened up. Ooh.
Move!
You know, we're killing these mercenaries for their gear. Seems they would, do the same. Try for our, Spear of Leonidas.
Careful. Don't want to be caught here. Let's go.
Ουδής ασφαλής εν Ελλάδη εστί.
What's your problem?
Slow down! You're going to hurt someone!
Wasn't going that fast.
Ella.
Get to ground! No! I'm on fucking fire!
Bad way to go, that. Really bad way to go.
Ready to die!
Wow, we got cities attacking us with a rake. Looks like these are daggers. All weapon damage becomes poison damage. That's pretty good. got another merc coming. We're not a good person. This has proved out to be quite a loot. I hate the look of it though. So that'll just be for the trophy collection. And if Sparta wanted to take Athens, they could walk right in this gate now. They just
Come on.
decimated the guard force. Up to 5 now. So many. I wonder if these low-level guys must be. Maybe they're arena guys. Okay, back to politics. I do like on the archery how they, all these abilities needed 4 different bows to do this in Origins. They streamlined it. What say you?
That's a nice horse, Socrates.
It's a very nice horse. A sturdy horse. It's also a stolen horse.
Horse thief. Horse thievery. I don't think it was quite as bad in Greece.
It looks like I'll have to report you, Socrates. It's what a good citizen would do, right?
Oh, very good. Although a bit preemptive without all the details, wouldn't you say?
It was a joke.
The real question is whether there is truth behind the joke, or if one's mind can be changed once the whole story is revealed.
What story is that?
There is a man nearby who is responsible for stealing the horse. I've been contemplating the proper course of action, but I'd like to know what you think is right.
And how should I make my decision?
Your thoughts are your own, but speaking to the thief himself may help you decide. Can such a crime be justified? It's an interesting thought.
Where is the thief now?
I told him to wait by the stables southwest of here.
If you caught him stealing a horse, what's to say he won't just run away?
The hope of keeping the horse. That's where you come in. I'll let him tell you the rest.
Can we ride the horse? I wouldn't mind having that. Having a black steed. There was a horse theft quest in the Witcher 3 where I ultimately I let the thieves keep the horse. Actually, there were two like that. One where someone wouldn't sell them, and one where it was life or death necessity.
I should try to stay out of sight.
What the hell is he in here for?
That's the thief. You won't escape.
We gotta tackle him or what?
Are you the one who stole the horse? Socrates said I should talk to you.
Bad enough being caught, but to have a Misthios judge me...
Better than an Athenian guard. Anything to say?
The man I stole it from won't even miss it. He has plenty of others, while my only horse died last week. If I had the drachmi to buy a new one, I would have.
Did you steal the horse to use it or sell it?
I have a family to feed, and this horse will help me on the farm. Plus, I have no other way of traveling right now.
There's no other option?
Not that I could think of. Trust me, I feel shame for what I did.
Any reason you picked this specific horse?
It was the easiest one to take. Other than that, not really. Though, I did make sure it wasn't his best horse.
A courteous thief.
I didn't steal it for fun. I did it because I had no other choice.
I have enough information to make a decision.
I hope you can understand. Wouldn't you do the same if it was your family?
Yeah! Let's go!
I'm inclined to not report it. Though if the owner had caught him doing it, he would have been well justified in killing him then and there. You should have did a Larry David stare down, though, to gauge his story more effectively.
Have you decided what should be done?
If he needs the horse more than the man he stole it from, let him keep it. It'll do him more good.
So, determining whether a crime deserves a consequence or reward is dependent on the reasons behind it? An intriguing thought, although I can see how dangerous such thinking might be.
The real question is whether my decision matters at all, or if this was just another test to see what I would do.
There is a good chance it is both, but an equally good chance it is neither.
Now you're not making sense on purpose.
Let me ask you one more thing. If one man kills another in order to save many, can his actions be considered just? Or should the man be punished?
I've done this 1,000 times over, so...
If the action was for a good reason, then he is in the right.
So, in times like these, people like us get to determine the law. Many would believe a murder still deserves consequence.
The people whose lives were saved would disagree.
Then perhaps making choices that affect the most people for good is a correct path. Wouldn't you agree?
Are we done yet? I can't stay here all day.
Of course you can't. It's a luxury few can afford. Even those with the time for it often lack the mental capacity for such things.
Okay.
Anything else? Well, it seems our philosophical debate is on hold now.
If a farmer steals a fruit today, but gives some of his crop to the poor tomorrow, who may decide if he's good, huh? If a farmer steals a fruit today, but gives some of his crop to the poor tomorrow, who may decide if he's good, huh?
So let's see what to do next. I've cleared this this region to my liking. I like to be very thorough, and I have cleared all of Attica now. See how much we've got 2 battles that I could go do for a bit of experience off screen. But look at this, we've probably only covered still a quarter of the world. We've still got Thebes here. We've got Sparta here. And all these I think this is Crete. And all the islands in between. Daunting. I think what I'll do is I think I want to explore these 2 islands next, so I think that's what we'll do when we come back. I think I might take part in these 2 skirmishes off screen. Get another level and a half. Some gear that I'll clearly dismantle right away. I might take another crack at this boar again, though it's actually probably tougher now because it scales.